Avari live from the lab. We have the series on strength. We have Breakfast with the Big Mac, and this is the introductory episode to Famous Five. So this is a long-time friend of mine, Angelo Manlapaz, and this is going to be a Q&A session, and it's going to be about 5 minutes in length. And I just want to introduce it by saying that Angelo told me a story this morning, reminded me of how we met many years ago, at least 10. And one training session that we had as a team in the specific sport of rugby down on Montrose Hill. And for the sake of the story, I could say it was maybe 1.5 feet of snow, but in reality it was more like 6 inches. But it was a tough night of training, Angelo, and our relationships evolved and grown, and we're firm friends. And here he is now working out in the ivarilab. And I'll just open up, Angelo, by obviously introducing you and just getting you or prompting you to outline a little bit of your journey.
Sure. Well, I'm Angelo Manlapaz. I am a business owner here in Chicagoland area. Own a tech firm called Line Technologies, and I've been coming back to Coach Wes for some guidance, and I really needed some help because I had been going through some surgeries for my neck and my back, and I was trying to find a way back to some normalcy. So I lost some mobility, and I told Coach, and he actually first thought I should probably have consulted with him first before going to any radical surgery. But at this point, he knew he can get me on a path to getting back to where I want to be, and I've been really impressed with his organization and his leadership and knowledge in this area, because I know he knows what he's talking about, and I really do appreciate that, Coach.
Yeah, it was interesting when you first came in to undertake this chapter. You were quite upset.
Yeah.
And you were having balance issues, pain issues, mobility issues, and so we've come a long way in terms of addressing some of those, and we still have a long way to go. But just to perhaps dive into some of the stuff we do, I'd like to ask you, what's your favorite exercise that we've done?
Wow, that's a very hard question, because I know you see me smiling during some of these exercises. But I think the most effective, because of my mobility and what's going on with me, is a lot of the thoracic spine rotations, which I probably took for granted because it's kind of a motion that we're using every day. And I feel I really gained a lot of that back, even better than probably what it was before, because we really hit that spot, and I think I really needed that. And obviously with my legs, I know for sure I'm a lot stronger, and I feel a lot better on them for the fact that I can go off of that ball with both of my feet in this kind of motion.
Yeah, this one back here, the Bosu, yeah.
Yeah, that when we first did that, that overwhelmed me.
Sure.
Because it had been a while since I felt some type of normalcy with my legs, so that alone really helped me a lot.
Stability and agility.
Yeah.
Combined. Yeah. So, what's your heart rate now?
I'm at 146.
146, and we've been sitting for a while. So Angelo's working really hard in here, and that's something that I said to him right at the start, is that I wanted this to be an education. And so I hope I'm really delivering on that. Angelo just came off a 30 rep set on the suspension straps, where he did squat, fly, squat, curl, and squat, row. 3 sets of 10 in a row. And what did you come off that set at?
Oh, I don't know. I'm pretty sure I probably 160s.
In the 160s. So
for sure.
Just to touch on that, how's that data part of this journey been for you?
The data, wow. Just to understand that I've learned a way to hit a target heart rate to, increase my fat burning. That was a great way for me to approach my exercises. I wasn't just going full on and just hitting a wall and stopping. Now I knew where I could maybe pull back a little bit and start anew and keep that rate going where I want to. That really something I wish I'd learned a long time ago. So
Yeah.
I really like that. And the other things they're teaching me is really helping.
And Angelo takes screenshots of the efficacy and the intensity of his workouts from the watch, and that's how I can keep him accountable. You send those to me so I know he's doing his homework. It's a really vital part of that accountability being important for consistency, right?
Yeah.
So then to finish now, and we'll do several of these, what's your least favorite exercise?
My least favorite exercise is using those funny dumbbells. Say you had the triangle dumbbells.
Right, let me get it.
Yeah, and doing my shoulder matrix.
Shoulder matrix. So let's have you demonstrate those, Angelo.
Sure.
Right here. The Y bells, and they're
Y bells.
the 10-pound Y bells. Let's have you go through that, just the start of that shoulder matrix, and then we're coming up to that famous 5-minute mark. You're going to grab those right in the middle of that, the middle handle.
That's right. That's cheating.
There you go, and up you go at the front. Good athletic stance. And we've gone over the 5 minutes, and that's fine for the first one. That was really insightful, and once again, Angelo, keep it going. You're doing really great, and thanks for interacting and helping out on the Ivari channel. Let's go medial.